When I used to tell anyone I worked for the government, they automatically assumed I had a 9-to-5 job. But many times I ended up staying there till midnight. Sometimes they'd even call me into the office in the middle of the night. I felt important. I had status. My country couldn't operate without my presence. However, it was pure fantasy on my part, and my family suffered because of it. One night, I came home late and I found a note from my wife saying, "I am lonely." She had committed suicide. I'm going on this journey to atone for the pain that I've caused my family.
See? This is my mom.
She looks like a nice lady.
My mom is very nice and pretty.
Huh? Who's that?
Do you think this trip will ease your pain?
Not really. I'll have to live with it for the rest of my life. But I have to make it right, and I must go anyway.
And what about your daughter?
She's coming along. I need to spend some time with her now.
Maybe we'll find Mom and be together.
Yes, someday.
Well, come on in here and warm yourself up.
Thank you very much.
Reha?
It's been a really long time, Miyu, hasn't it?
Strange. You two are acquainted and you both end up here.
Shinma, possessed demons, were sealed into the darkness thousands of years ago. Yet every few years, a few rogues slip out and live among us. These stray Shinma are evil supernatural beings who search out humans with an open door to their soul. Once controlled, these unsuspecting victims come to utter ruin. However, not all Shinma are evil. There is one Shinma, a royal vampire who was chosen to live among us to send the strays back to the darkness. Battling alongside her protector, the former stray Shinma Lava, and her companion, the cute beast, Sheena. She is known to humans only as Miyu. She is the Vampire Princess.
Glad I found this house, or I'd still be out in the cold looking for a place to stay.
I would think being out in the cold wouldn't bother you at all.
Maybe not, but I'd rather be here. I like having a nice spot instead of sleeping in the open.
What are you doing here?
My, that was a cold reception.
You snow demons should be used to the cold.
Well, little Miss Flamethrower, how come you're here? On the trail of a stray Shinma?
I'm not sure yet.
Well, I'm sure you don't want us to know. That's fine, be that way. But you won't get ahead of us this time. I guarantee it.
Now I see why you've turned up here, Reha. Still trying to do my work, aren't you?
What do you mean? I never said any such thing. Sometimes Matsukaze is too outspoken.
If you want to be a guardian, then feel free, become one. I'm not here because I wanted the job.
Oh, that's a big fat lie. You must be having a great time. I bet you love whipping all those bad Shinma.
Matsukaze, it's time to go to bed.
You don't fool me for a minute, Miyu. You gotta learn to share. There are far too many Shinma in the world for you to handle them all. Hey, what do you say? Let us in on the fun.
You don't have a clue about how I feel about what I do. When did they go?
Just before the sun came up. I couldn't stop them from hiking into the mountains, but I tried.
What's on the other side of those mountains?
Don't know and don't want to know. Some people went up there and never came back. We combed the hills for days and never found a trace of them.
My wife will always be with me. I can still hear her voice.
Where are you two going? And don't say the mountains where I just said it isn't safe.
Maybe I can catch up with them if I leave now.
Don't be in such a rush to get going. You can't walk in the mountains dressed like that.
Don't worry about us. We're used to it. We dress like this all the time. I wonder where they can be. We've been walking for some time.
I don't imagine he can go too fast with a small child. I can catch up with them.
Why do you care so much about helping these humans, Miyu? Nobody forced them to take this journey, you know.
It's not fair that the little girl has to suffer.
Oh, give me a break. She may be little, but she's still just a human.
I didn't ask you to come with me, you know.
Well, you got us whether you like it or not. There's a Shinma on the loose somewhere in this forest, and we want in on the action.
Reiha, why are you so interested in fighting Shinma?
Get out! I already told you why.
Be quiet. I'm asking Reiha.
I just don't want them around. They're always doing evil things that could get me in trouble.
Yeah, we don't want to be mistaken for Shinma, and we sure don't want to take the blame for what they do.
How selfish.
That's right. We're looking out for number one. Why are you doing it? Because you like humans so much?
I don't know the reason. Reason why.
Yuck! Leeches! Oh, this is good. A vampire getting her blood sucked.
Why don't you wait here a minute? There you go. Ice blast! I don't think those things will be bothering you anymore.
Who is it? Oh, you're just a young girl. How can I help you, dear?
Did a man and young child pass this way?
I haven't seen a soul.
Are you quite sure?
Well, if you don't believe me, come in and look for yourself.
Thanks, I will.
Lived here long?
Long enough to know people seldom stop. Once in a while, I see some hike by early in the morning. This is the only trail to the other side of the mountain.
Oh,
I guess you girls got a late start. Why don't you spend the night here? It'll be dark quite soon.
Thank you for the wonderful meal.
I'm afraid it's time for you to think about getting some sleep. I made up a couple of beds in the back room.
Come to think of it, I guess I am getting a little sleepy. Miyu, I guess you'll want to say a special goodnight to this lady. Night, see you in the morning.
Oh. you were attacked by leeches.
I'm okay.
You need to be treated right away. Slip off your kimono. The spring water from these mountains will help heal your wounds.
You're very kind. It's most unusual.
You mean unusual because I'm a Shinma?
You know who I am?
You're the Guardian. It's your job to remove me from this world, and I'm ready to accept my fate.
I'm not sure I understand what you're saying.
I'm completely happy living here alone. I've no desire to come in contact with humans anymore. I don't even want to go down into the village.
That's hard to believe.
But it's the truth. Follow me. Let me show you what I mean. This is their favorite spot. Everyone, come on out. Around me, they're totally tame. They all love me and are quite devoted. Hope you understand now. I'm content and happy to live here. I have all the company I need. I no longer enjoy attacking weak human beings anymore.
You were gone a long time. So, Miyu, how did it go with the Shinma?
That's really not your business.
Maybe it should be. Take a look at what I discovered.
Where'd you find it?
In a corner of the shed where the livestock are kept.
Looks like your Shinma pal isn't so kind after all. You've been had, Princess.
I'll never forgive her.
I baked you some rice cakes for breakfast. Go ahead, eat.
Thank you, you are too kind.
You might as well know we're on to you. Your food has the power to alter humans, but fortunately it won't have the same effect on us.
That can't be!
There's really no sense in denying it. We know what you are up to.
Hankyo Sanjoshi.
Oh!
The Chinese demon who turns human travelers into animals. I believe that's you.
I see we are all the same here.
So the father and daughter did stop here, didn't they?
Yes, it's true, they did. I really liked them. They liked me too. I reminded him of his wife. He said we were identical, and since we all got along so well, I arranged for them to stay forever.
That's some arranging.
They love me and are quite content here. I take care of them and feed them. There's nothing wrong with that.
There aren't any horses in the shed, but tons of horseshoes. Did you sell them in town? Or work them so hard that they just collapsed? First you deceive people, then you turn them into animal slaves.
Well, since you seem to have it all figured out, there is nothing left for me to say. Except that I'm not going to be able to let you two leave here either, unfortunately.
The only one leaving is going to be you.
Finally, we get to see the real you. Come on, let's just finish her now.
No, not yet. Let's see how Miyu handles her first.
Why?
Well, we may have to fight her soon.
What's the matter? A little lightheaded?
I know what's wrong. Not enough blood.
Water! Tired blood, my water will wake you up.
Looks like Miyu's had it.
And now the Shinma's coming after us.
Over here, Shinma. Do your work, my flame. Glow bright. I try to forgive, but not in this case.
I don't believe it. Her power should be all used up by now. Come to me, everyone. I am your...
You did a really good job.
Doesn't sound like it's over yet.
They won't attack us. I will make sure of it.
We've done enough. Let's leave.
Why are you running away? They're all alike. They're just animals and will be for the rest of their lives. Let's just get rid of them.
No, they were human ones.
You're too merciful.
Don't do it, Reha.
Quick, Miyu, get out of the way! I'm very glad you're safe.
We saved your life. You should be thanking us instead of worrying about that cow.
You'll have to excuse us now. Our work is done here, so we'll be on our way. Good luck to you.
She didn't look like her. Not at all. As the years go by, an unfinished black and white movie ages and turns a deep sepia, but the dreams caught on film remain in vivid color within the filmmaker's memory. Sometimes, however, it is wiser to let go of old dreams than to try and relive the past. In the next episode of Vampire Miyu, The Sepia Portrait, I enter the film world to battle Ashima, a demon who lurks in the movie's shadows waiting to swallow up those who dare to dream.